In this video, we're going to add legs to our character, and we're just going to extrude these out from the bottom. We're not going to create any complex abdomen or anything like that. This is a simple character. If we were going to, we could actually just lengthen out the bottom of the cube here and then subdivide to put some abdomen detail in, but that's a little beyond what we're going to do right now. We're just going to extrude out from the bottoms of bottom two faces of this object. So let's go to object mode, and like I said, I don't like to have things embedded in the grid, so I'm just going to move this up in Y. I'm entering 9, just kind of an approximation of where it needs to be so that the legs will reach down to the grid. You know, there's all kinds of theories of character proportions and whatnot, and if you're modeling realistic humanoids, if you've got 6 or 7 heads high is generally how it's measured. If you've got cartoon characters, old-time Warner Brothers type cartoon characters would have much larger heads. Game characters, especially in post-apocalyptic war games, tend to have much smaller heads. So just depends on what your application is as to what the proportions that'll work best for you are. But we're not getting into any kind of detail like that. We're just trying to get some appendages created here. So let's get to it. And the first thing I'm going to do is come to the Edit Mesh menu, and I'm going to turn off this top selection here, which says Keep Faces Together. And what Keep Faces Together does is when you do an extrusion, it keeps the multiple faces that might be involved as a single surface. And since we want to extrude 2 different legs, we don't want them together. Unless we were doing maybe a mermaid or something, that might make sense. So make sure that's turned off. And now we just rotate this around a little bit so that we can see the bottom faces. And there, that's looking good. Okay, and then go into face mode and select one and shift select the other. And now we just need to extrude. There's our extrude tool, and we'll just pull these down. And they look like they're together, but that's because they're just sort of in the same place. But now let's switch to our scale tool. So click on one of the cubes and then grab the one in the center and scale it down, and look at that. We got 2 separate legs. Didn't create any knees. This is like the entire leg. But there it is. That's all we need. Now we'll create the first half of the feet. So extrude again and bring this down about to the grid here. This gets us to the heels. Okay, now we need to extrude out the front of the feet, which doesn't stay along these same faces. So we need to click off of this to unselect these faces, and then click on the front faces on the feet, and then we're going to extrude again. Get this in a position so we can see a little better. Extrude, and then just pull them out. Okay, yeah, this is kind of Frankenstein feet, and we could come in here later and get into more detail, but this will do for now. And there it is. We can do our smooth preview here, our 3 key, to kind of see what this looks like. Okay, well, there's no head, and it's kind of ragdolly, but we're kind of getting there. So that's it for now. We'll save and get our little message, and we'll see you in the next video.